War is the biggest demonstration of fear. Whoever begins the war is actually the most fearful. He's really afraid of losing his comfort zone. Whoever receives the attack has no other option but to defend himself, even though at first also he was an instigator. Sometimes victims instigate to war as a way of not showing fear or weakness. Wars are really not necessary. I have survived two wars in my country, but if there's something I have learned out of these two wars is the necessity of becoming rich or at least wealthy. The first ones to be sent to war are the poor. Remember, every war is loaded with a big charge of inequality of the classes. That's because the rich are the ones initiating the wars where only the poor are dying. Big wars or small wars. 8 months ago, I was walking down the street and I saw two women fighting over a man. I never knew who was the wife and who was the mistress. But for my own safety, I left the place because the passerbys were actually starting to support one of the women, and some of the other passerby were also supporting the other women. So at this point, there was two sides on this war. This tiny war, it was tiny for a country, but big for people. So this war escalated so fast. Not only there were three people like at the beginning, but also it escalated so fast there were 9 to 12 people, 6 on each side, supporting each one of the women. For the sake of my children, I left the place, and as soon as possible, as a way of looking for security, I left the place. For me, it was safe. But whatever caused this big or small war, there was a group of elements that actually led these people to begin this war. This group of elements are insecurity, the fear, hate, are the detonators of a war, if it's either big or small. The way of preventing war is educating more citizens to be brave, to have more values and less fears.